Well, hey there, it's Heather Michet, coming to you with several gifts and blessings from pressure washing. This is what a DIY sustainable homeowner looks like, at least in one view. This is pressure washing. Plenty of wet and goo. Whew. Wow. So happy to have the tools to do this. But I've got several things to share with you today as a result of working on pressure washing my fence, which, look how beautiful that looks. That part is finished. As I'm taking advantage of the seasonal warm weather, hot weather, which mega hot is behind us, I hope. But stick with me for several things that have come to me as a result of doing this pressure washing. Still plenty more to go, but happy day. Number one, wow. I mean, this is not the first time I've done pressure washing, but I've got to say, there's something really satisfying about pressure washing. Not only is it immediate gratification because you see the results right in front of you just within moments, but I also really love the satisfaction of doing things myself. I don't do everything myself because one of my main mottos is let the experts do what they do best so that I can do what I do best, i.e., sing and create ceremony and make YouTube videos for you all and do my healing work. So, but I gotta say, being outside, it's not smoky so much today from wildfires that I can't be out and working on this project, but and the temps are cooler, so it's a great time to really get a kick on it. Secondly, I had the gift of one of my friends coming over, and actually I was hoping that he could get all of this done for me, this pressure washing, obviously paying him happily, but it was so slow going. It was taking forever because my fence is old. It is cedar, so that's very long duration in life. But it had been so long since it had gotten treated, i.e. sealed. And I'll give you my magic formula that I use, which is very natural and not uber chemically, and it works really well. I'll do that in the comments description below. But after 3 hours, I'll show you what stretch he got done. And it's not a reflection of him. It's just a matter of the job and this magical teaching that I learned today. So hold on, I'm going to show you the bit of work that he got done in 3 hours, which is not very much. So here's the stretch that my dear friend Travis got done for me. Looks great though, eh? Really good. But that's only about, that's not all of it, but I just want to give you a sense of area. So that is about 15 feet. And then also the backside of this same length of fence. So there's that. So hold that thought. So let's say that the front and the backside of that is 15 feet times 2, so 30 feet. And then this round here, this stretch, go around my big guardian boy here, and then to right here, that was 3 hours. Needless to say, that is not a lot of progress in all that time. So again, this is not a factor of his work. This is just how layered and tough it is. And when we started out with getting set up to start the pressure washing when he was over, we looked at the different nozzles, and the one I have used previously for other projects was the white nozzle, so it's a little bit of a fan. Anyhow, and then there's the black one is the turbo nozzle. And I thought, oh, turbo, old fence, it's gonna be too powerful to not damage. Like, I could see splintering like crazy and ending up losing boards because of it and so on. So opted not to do that. Pay attention to what I just said with respect to I made an assumption and I had fear around the power of what that nozzle could do, and then chose another route. So today, here's a miracle, another miracle. I was out early morning doing some watering, and one of my neighbor friends walks their dog in the morning by my house and happened to be running late this morning. So there's the first part of the miracle. And I happened to be outside at that time, and had asked him if he has a steel brush that I could use. I'm thinking, well, maybe we need to go to a steel brush to like get the old finish off and get all the fungus off, and that might speed up the process of the pressure washing. And he said, well, gosh, do you have a turbo nozzle? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, try that. He said, you might want to try that because it does a circular motion, covers a bigger area, and, as its name implies, of course, has a greater power. And I said, oh, okay, well, I didn't want to try it because I thought it would be too much. And he said, well, just, try it at a distance and see how it goes. My friends, magic is in the air and magic is afoot always, because I have kicked booty in an hour and have gotten a lot of fence done. So what's the point? The message, the point is, yes, miracles are all around us. You just have to be wearing the right pair of glasses, which translates to, are you open to seeing them? And the other part of that is that my fear of that nozzle being too much stopped me, and I made an assumption, but I did not go further to get more information or to investigate what that nozzle would do. I just made my assumption, but had my fear. We're not talking life devastating fear, but you get what I mean. So, proving once again the acronym for fear in its accuracy: false evidence appearing as real. I had no evidence that the turbo nozzle was going to be too much. So it was a false assumption. And it was false evidence, which I really didn't have any evidence other than my concern. So there you go. And magical progress. Yay. And I'm feeling good because I got a whole bunch of it done. And I'm happy to share those insights and those fun reflections with you. Life reflections are critical to our growth, our happiness, and our peace. So look for those miracles, reflect on, check what might be something I can learn from this. What's going on here? Have a great day. Enjoy what's around you. And, let me also say, Why is this sustainable? Well, the sustainable portion is that I am not replacing my fence. I am choosing to put in the time and the money to pressure wash it and then seal it so that this can be preserved. I've done maintenance as far as replacing rotten boards and that type of thing. But then you've got all of this fencing. Sure, I could give it away, but is it just going to go to firewood? My fence is not in that bad shape, and I just want to love on it, give it this care to help it continue its life. And, yeah, when it's time to replace the fence, I will replace the fence, but not now. So I'm feeling good. I'm saving energy of money, and I'm also getting to support my friend who's helped me so far. So there you go. Sustainability, some fun, some life discoveries, and reflections that have made my life better. What are you reflecting on today? Keep great care.